lost, as I wanted him to focus more on the Sheik
Yeah.
so I can deal with the Samus. Oh, it looks like they're starting a battlefield. Is this warm-up or?
Not
Yeah,
so
warm-up.
warm. As soon as you see everybody
Yeah.
dash dancing where they
Yeah.
spawn, you know it's a
No,
warm-up. And I like one of the things that I'm pretty sure that you can agree about. It's like when you're playing against Samus, you have to be really careful with all the mix-ups because Samuses, even in teams, will try to bait us like at least two steps ahead to make sure to get that down smash that it really hurts all space animals. So like if Ua didn't know how to play very well against Samus, he would probably just like get hit after the first layer of the mix-up, because and then usually Blazing is actually pretty slick in the mix-ups. He's less technical than Kata. Like Kata is very about the tech chases, the set play. Blazing is more about the mind games, in my opinion. So maybe he got into Ua's mind during the teams. Because when you guys played him, do you feel like Ua got on tilt and that's why he was going more against Samus?
A little bit like that, and it's not only that. Right now this is a good match to watch, especially how Hawk would play this with the Fox, because Ua, the way he was approaching Samus was completely terrible. He was naring, coming at platform when Samus is just crouch canceling on platform.
Right.
At like 0%, and then it's just down smash. She got whatever she wants after that.
Like down smash, you get like that nice cool 20-something%, and then you're probably out of the stage already. Yeah. So and then like if the Sheik was having you, somewhat keeping you under control, you probably couldn't throw lasers to help save, because sometimes one of the things that people talk about how to handle Falco and lasers is to make sure that you're right behind your teammates so you can block the lasers. So you can take the hits, or as long as you're blocking, those lasers will not interrupt the edge guard. That's like, for example, let's say you're at the edge because you were fighting Sheik and who was on the other side, so you would try to throw lasers.
They are starting Battlefield.
Yeah, we are starting.
Okay, so you started the game 1. Now this is the thing I want to look out for. I'm pretty sure they're gonna either focus on Hawk for when they edge guarding. Ooh, that's not a good start right there.
You don't want to try to approach Peach from under.
I'm pretty sure Lazy's going to try to deal with Hawk when he gets the down smash, and then Crono's going to edge guard him. That seems like the optimal way to deal with it, and then just 2v1 XL0 when the chance comes.
Yeah.
But they need to play it very carefully. Like, they're already, like, on one side of the stage and getting completely pummeled.
It's really tough.
Like, right now, they have stage control. They have one side and the other. Wow.
That was a very weird up smash that XO0 fell into. And he was really charged, so there was no way he could survive that.
Trying to save him. Yeah. Oh, wow.
They were both out of the stage, but they both managed to come back. And an air to kill everybody, I guess. Sometimes, it's okay to take these hits where you hit your teammate, because he can take the hit. As long as you get the kill from your opponent, it's worth.
Oh, no, Hawk.
Oh, and Blaze's missile prevents Crono from taking the ledge, and he loses the stock. So Hawk takes the ledge, and now they're behind 2 stocks.
You see, the thing about what's going on right now, so much damage is happening because, like I said, either this is what the same thing that Ua was doing when we were playing against Crono and Blazing. Now Crono is jumping too much, and now XL0 is just like free down smash, 60%, thank you for all that. And then once he flies off, Hawk just follows up with his own combo, and that's why there's so much stocks. You see what I mean?
Yeah. The thing is also, since Sheik's jumping so much, and Samus, if they just also starts jumping, they don't have the best jumps compared in terms of air mobility.
Now, watch this. You see how even though Red Team has been comboing a lot, Blue Team is still even with it just because of Samus' mobility, like survivability rate.
Yeah.
And that's really important here.
Yeah, the stock tank is so important here.
Like, who's going to last longer, the Peach or the Samus? That's basically what's going to happen. So, obviously, you can already tell they're trying to gang up on the Samus. Trying to get rid of that third stock so it's not even. Like, if they kill the Sheik, then it goes down to 1 stock immediately.
Oh, no. He tried to do a fast fall, probably fast fall needle to catch him up, into grab, but that happens a lot. Oh, I think he should have just tried to go for the bombs that Blazing was leaving in front of him. But, now they're behind by 1 stock, but Blazing's percent is kind of high, so you can kind of count that as a stock already lost. Let's see if he can keep it.
So much damage. Yeah. Wow, what a combo.
I think Crono, since he was working over here in the stream setup, he didn't warm up, and he's just been losing the stocks. like left and right. Now it's just Blazing against the world. And it's pretty tough when the world has like 3 more stocks over you, and it's XL0 and Hawk, which they're known as the Rompe Discoteca, so they like to style and break stuff, break your face, whatever they can with.
Wow, you see.
It's just too tough. Right now, it's just like Samus, she can hold her own basically in 1v1s, but when you have that situation with those 2 good characters.
Listen, yeah, if she can't wave dash back, she lost.
She lost.
If
she can't wave dash back, like, she lost. If she's out of the stage against 2 characters, she lost. There's like too many stuff to dodge.
Yeah, she can't handle it. All right, game 2, they went back to Battlefield. Ooh, it's probably going to be an all Battlefield match if they lose this again. Hopefully, I'm surprised they didn't choose another stage, but Fox Peach basically covers everything. Yeah. So there's not really anywhere they can go other than Dreamland.
Like, they could have picked Dreamland,
Peach. Yeah, even in Peach, they'll survive probably longer.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's no real good stage. Their only, like, good stage, I suppose you could say, it was Dreamland.
It's all according to where you're comfortable, really, at a certain point. Chrono is trying to get in there without taking too much damage, but now that Blazing has been taking a lot of percent in this game.
They need Crono and Blazing need to play a lot around them. They're playing a lot closer. You see how they're just right next to each other, and that's what happened right there. He's going to back air trying to hit Hawk and then hit Blazing. And then so XL0 is just like, okay, I'm just going to kill him just because you hit your teammate. They need to start playing around each other. You see, they're always next to each other to where they can basically hit each other off of every move.
Right.
You see, he barely dodged that. I understand that they're trying to save each other, but it's better to spacing a little bit better. Like, you see how they're taking so much damage from each other? Not even their teammate.
Yeah, she can just dash a little bit. She has some speed to her, so she can leave some space in between because she can totally dash and try to save her teammate.
Needle? Oh, never mind. Nice catch.
It's got a... Oh, there we have XL0 with a falling downer to save it. Hawk.
His own missile.
And yeah, Crono's not making it back. This is looking really tough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh. Nice. Then we have an important kill because...
So wow. I don't know why he's charging needles for that long. Go there, nice. You see, that's what I think. The way you're supposed to play it, if they're going to play it that close, is either one player has to shield so they know the attack's going to go through shield.
Yeah.
That's what me and M2K do when we're playing teams. I know he's going to shield, so I can just forward smash through him.
Right.
And it's the same thing with those two. Like, Samus either has to shield when she's getting hit, so Crono can just fair who's ever hitting him. But
Chrono's just misinputting. There's miscommunication.
Like yeah, this isn't looking too good.
It's not looking the same as they were playing yesterday. Yesterday, I do recall they were playing a little bit more crisp than this. But I think that as they should take this time. Like if Chrono's messing up, he should just start trying to work out the kinks. Try to find out the correct positioning to have with Blazing, trying to fight against XL0 and Hawk. Like if you're gonna try to keep Peach out of the range, let Blazing handle Hawk.
That's the thing. Like I said, like they keep interrupting each other's own 1v1s, which like they want to play it as a 1v1. Oh, I want to fight Hawk, or let me fight XL0. They need to start cooperating a lot more within their combo game as well. Why do you think Hawk? You see what they're doing? They're keeping him in the certain places where he automatically feels pressure, even though they're nowhere near him, and they can always counterattack.
Right.
While Crono and Blazing are always right next to each other, so if they counterattack, they hit each other automatically. Doesn't matter. You see? They're always in turn to a counterattack.
Yeah. And yeah, it's very clear that as soon as you have if that miscommunication of how close you have to be, you're gonna have a very chaotic team that they're gonna take a lot of damage. They're gonna be out of position way more often than the ones who are doing the correct, team neutral, basically.
The neutral in this is completely different. They had to choose a different stage. They have to either spread out a little bit more or be careful when they get close together. Like I said, shielding a lot more, knowing when your teammate's going to go in and hit, stuff like that. If they're going to up smash or you see Hawk's going to up smash, make sure someone's behind you so Samus can down smash through shield, catch him, stuff like that. Little things like that can literally change the match. Even though I haven't been seeing, you see what I'm saying right there?
They're so close to each other. They're hitting each other.
Yeah. Even then, in the beginning, Samus could have jumped, missiled, and she could have threw needles, and they could have got like what 15, 10% free. They're not really
And relatively safe pressure as well.
Relatively safe. And Samus can hide, even though right now they're getting pressured towards ledge. But if they keep the stage control, she like Samus right there could have missiled, so no one can jump, and then she just covers the ground, stuff like that. So they haven't been really using their own characters' tools. You see, like it's stopping XL0 from going in right there. They're not really using those tools a lot, even because they feel so pressured. But they really have enough space to do so.
Right now, I'm not sure if it's just like they're, because I'm pretty sure I've seen them play way better than this before, but I'm pretty sure it's just that they're feeling the pressure. Like they're feeling the pressure. Like, man, we're hitting each other. We lost 2 games already, pretty quick and pretty dominantly. So just frustration makes you go on tilt, and they just still keep making these mistakes. And sometimes when you go on tilt, those mistakes become even more severe. But I feel like they're playing a lot better in this game.
Yeah, now they're starting to support each other and having the spacing. You see what I'm saying? They're letting each other follow up on their own combos. You see?
Yep.
That was
damn.
Crono.
That's not good at all.
That sucks. See, either she could have grabbed there, and then Samus could have down smash Peach, stuff like that. There's like little micro situations where they're just losing because they're not realizing or reacting fast enough.
Yeah.
You see how they're reacting? They're like, oh, I know you're in the hit stun for this long, so I'm gonna hit you still. Stuff like that.
It's so tough sometimes because, a lot of the times,
Like
a lot of the times, just people just play teams just because they just like, oh yeah, you want a team? Let's do. They don't. Wow. Hawk just went real deep just to go for that shine, and it was very good because Samus could have survived.
Yeah. Most definitely.
I also wanted to say that, like, since a lot of people, like Hawk and Alan are a static team. Crono and Blazing, they don't practice teams together as often. Just like, oh, you want a team? Okay, that's a team. So they don't have prepared those like simple, teams synergy, that you could practice, a little bit, with friendlies.
Yeah, definitely should always work on those no matter what.
Hawk? What happened to Hawk? It's just
I have no idea. Even me and Ua, like, we don't team almost never. This is basically like our first time teaming ever, but we still understand what we can do. And it's the same thing with any team. You need to figure out, okay, I know this is possible, so I know this is going to work. You see right there? You see how they're missing their combos, and then they're getting hit because they're so close to each other. You need to start spacing it a hell of a lot better, and they want to bring us back. There you go.
Oh, that's good.
Now...
that's very good. But Hawk, Blazing was doing a really great job keeping Hawk away from Crono. There's a chance. Oh, he had to get that one. He needed that one. He's going to take the stock. Blazing's really high percent. Exozero's going to get him. Oh, no, not this percent. Oh. Crono, you got to stop taking damage. Oh. Okay, this is so important because the thing is, if they take Hawk and immediately kill Exo-Zero, they really got a good chance. So it's still possible. Oh! Okay, now it's going to be just Exo-Zero with the stock if they manage to kill Hawk. Hawk still lives! Blazing and Crono so high, but Crono has no jump. Blazing 162% and a reflected missile to end the set. And now it's going to be just, it's going to be Momo, and Ua versus